Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Prepare yourselves, Port Charles is about to be rocked. Cody's on the verge of uncovering something he never should have seen. Tracy is mobilizing her legal forces, convinced that the will that cut her out is rigged. And Molly? She's torn but determined, and Dante may be the only one she trusts now. Cody stands in the shadows, alone with his thoughts and his dog, Outback. The air is thick with tension. He's already uneasy. Something doesn't sit right with what's been unfolding. He's followed tiny threads, odd gaps in what others accept without question. And now, with Outback by his side, he finds something that turns that unease into shock. A document, a photograph, a clue, something that slams home that everything he assumed might be false. As he stares at that proof, the world seems to tilt. What if those rumors he dismissed were true? What if what he believed about Rachel, about Rick, about all of it, was built on lies or manipulation? His heart pounds. He knows this changes everything. There's no going back once that door opens. Whatever he's found may implicate people he trusts, or fears. Meanwhile, Tracy is in full battle mode. Her jaw is set, her eyes hard. She can't swallow the fact that Monica's will gave the Quartermain mansion to Ronnie while she ended up with a jar of Lila's pickles. Her sense of injustice burns. She's convinced someone tampered with the will, perhaps forged signatures, perhaps twisted clauses. She isn't going to sit quietly. She calls in high-powered lawyers, demanding reviews, audits, investigations. She wants depositions, DNA tests on documents, forensic handwriting analysis. Anything that might tear the will apart in court. She pitches her voice low but fierce. I won't be robbed of what's mine. She senses betrayal lurking behind suits and legal jargon, and she plans to expose it. The family will squirm under the glare she intends to shine on every transaction, every signature, every witness. And if someone, intentionally or not, hid the truth, she will drag it from them. Then there is Molly. Her mind is heavy. Her heart is restless. She's carrying questions about her father, about old ghosts, about who she can believe. The more she searches, the more gaps she finds. The more she doubts, the more isolated she feels. And in that loneliness, one name surfaces, Dante. She knows Dante understands darkness, understands secrets, understands danger. As a detective, he chases truth. As someone who's walked through betrayals, he knows the pain of discovery. She reaches out. She seeks him, quietly, tentatively, because she fears rejection, but hopes for solidarity. Their conversation is hushed. Molly's voice wavers. She admits she's scared, uncertain. Dante listens. He lets her talk, without judgment. He hears about clues that point nowhere, hints that lead to dead ends, rumors that haunt her. He asks questions. What did you see? What leads do you have? How far have you looked? He offers steadiness. He promises to examine each thread. She watches him, part relief, part dread, as he leans forward, ready to help. Back with Cody, that discovery presses at his conscience. He weighs exposure versus safety. He's torn. Go public now and risk lives, or bury it and live with doubts. He debates whether to confide in Outback alone, or seek counsel from someone he trusts. Maybe Molly, maybe Dante, maybe someone unexpected. His fingers tremble over the evidence. At the same time, Tracy accelerates legal maneuvers. She moves to cast doubt on the will's authenticity. She demands access to all drafts, witnesses, codicils. She hires private investigators to dig into who was around when Monica altered her will, who had motive, and who stood to gain. She leans on family connections, evoking Quartermain influence. She wants subpoenas, depositions, affidavits, forensic experts. She's ruthlessly strategic, every communication logged, every signature cross-checked. In the halls of Port Charles legal offices, Tracy's team pores over pages, highlighters, and red pens in hand. They spot anomalies, mismatched handwriting, missing registration stamps, suspicious amendments. Each twist feeds her conviction. This will is corrupt. She clenches her fist. She vows, I will make them pay. Molly and Dante's conversations deepen. She shares her fears. She reveals the fragments she's collected. She starts naming suspects, possibilities, paths. And Dante gives perspective: legal, procedural, investigative. He points out holes, contradictions. He warns cautions. An accusation without proof can backfire. But he also reassures her, "I'll walk this with you. You won't be alone." She nods, tears threatening. She steels herself. They'll chase leads together. Cody, meanwhile, edges closer to confrontation. He arranges a meeting with someone linked to the will or Monica's inner circle. He confronts them under the guise of casual conversation. He watches their reactions. He presses questions in innocuous tones. He gauges guilt, fear, slips of expression. His stomach twists. He senses this person knows more than they admit. The day of reckoning arrives. Cody steps into a room heavy with legacy: the estate office, the Quartermain archives, a dusty ledger room. The walls echo. Paper rustles. He flips open books. Outback sits near the door, alert. His heart thunders. Every sound seems magnified. He finds the page: a forgery, an unauthorized codicil, a clause inserted posthumously. He reads the name attached. The name rattles him. He knows who's implicated. He closes the book slowly. He breathes. Elsewhere, Tracy's legal team serves notice of action. She delivers her demand letters. Her voice calm but steely: "The will is invalid. I contest its legitimacy. We demand full disclosure, or we will litigate." Her adversaries quiver. She's not bluffing. She has momentum. She is mobilized. She will not falter. Molly and Dante follow a lead to a location tied to Rick or past family dealings. They walk corridors, retrace steps, peer into locked rooms. Molly's voice drops. "I always felt this place held secrets." Dante nods. They find a file, a photograph, a hidden note. Molly gasps. Dante steadies her. They exchange a glance. Cody makes contact with Molly or Dante, possibly at their meeting. He shows them the evidence. Their shock is palpable. Their voices low but urgent. "You found this?" "Yes." "We need to move carefully." Together, they strategize. Tracy's legal actions, their own discoveries. They see how everything intersects. Their paths converge. Cody's evidence, Tracy's lawsuit, Molly's quest. The threads of betrayal, family, legacy, justice, and truth bind them together. Tracy presses forward in court. She holds depositions. She corners witnesses. She cross-examines relatives. She demands answers about how and why Ronnie was favored. She probes the culpability of those who had access to Monica in her later days. She raises doubts about the will's chain of custody. She maneuvers legal motions. She fights to unravel the estate's core truth. Meanwhile, Cody, Molly, Dante dig into other leads: bank statements, phone records, email trails, hidden attachments, secret meetings. They link people who stood to gain. They trace money. They map relationships. They unearth ulterior motives. The conspiracy spreads outward from the will to business deals, alliances, betrayals. In Tracy's courtroom, tensions spike. Opposing counsel claims legitimacy, dismisses claims of tampering. Tracy's team counters with expert testimony: handwriting analysts, document examiners, digital timestamps. Attorneys spar. Witnesses sweat. Questions about Monica's mental state, influence exerted upon her, opportunities for manipulation, all are drawn before the judge. The competition intensifies. Cody, Molly, Dante brace for every twist. Tracy remains unrelenting. The opposing side resorts to delays, distractions, threats, intimidation. But Tracy holds fast. She reveals damning inconsistencies. She uncovers links between people she once trusted. She stares down complacency. In a dramatic moment, someone breaks. A witness confesses to altering text, or revealing a hidden draft, or acknowledging pressure from a third party. The courtroom hushes. Tracy's lips curl in satisfaction. Cody clenches his fists. Molly covers her mouth, tears threatening. Dante stands alert. The truth surges forward. But even then, there may be counterattacks, challenge of authenticity, claims of mental decline, arguments about undue influence. Yet Tracy is prepared. She anticipated opposition. She counters with witnesses, experts, sealed affidavits. Her voice echoes, justice must be done. Monica's final wishes must be honored, or exposed. As the episode draws to its climax, alliances reshape. Cody, Molly, Dante stand together, facing the storm. Tracy stands firm in the courtroom, her dignity intact. The adversary's real. The truth, revealed, echoes. Port Charles will never be the same. And so we end on a precipice, a verdict looming, secrets laid bare, trust broken and reforged. Cody's discovery has ignited a fuse. Tracy's legal showdown will set the course. Molly's path now walks beside Dante's steady resolve. In the next moments, the fallout will test them all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all of your updates.